Welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. I'm CZSurvivor, and today we're going to be continuing with bees, and we're going to be working on power produced by bees in the form of petroleum bees. So yeah. But first, a few things that I have done. One, you can see that last episode I started lowering all the grass in here, and now you can see why. I wanted to make this multi-leveled so it has more depth in it, so it has a better build look. So we have grass ridge around the edge and inside, and I'm putting a fountain here, a fountain on the other side, and then here and there we're going to have our centrifuge machines and squeeze machines here, and they're going to be out in the open. I'm going to put some decor around them and make them look nice. Now for the more bee related things. Oops, I've done a lot of work with the bees, let's just put it that way. A lot of stuff has happened. It's been whilst I've been waiting for stuff to happen. So let's go, did I leave anything in the purifier just before I check? Ah yes, prehistoric serum. Thought I did I put anything in the synthesizer? No. We'll put longest lifespan in. You get that from the relic bee. Now, let's see. Species serum, that's prehistoric. And in here, we have our others, which would be the longest lifespan. Now, some of the things that I've got, which are good, is the shortest lifespan. Non-effect, which is very nice for clearing effects off your bees. Maximum fertility, 4 offspring. Low fertility, only 1 offspring. Flower pollination serum, uses flowers as pollination, and fastest production. And I think I've put something that shouldn't have been in this one, because I remember making it. Where are you? Okay, I don't know where I've put it, but I had another serum. Was it? Did I put it in there or something? I don't know where I put this serum. Okay, so yeah, so I've been working on that. Now, which bees have I shut up with these new traits? Well, let's go over that. So, a forest, oh wait, no, that's my imperial, right, we'll go over the imperial. I also made the production upgrade. The reason why I made it before is because it requires royal jelly, which the imperial queen produces. Now, I shot these up with longest lifespan. Well, actually no, these are to have longest lifespan. So I'll take that out and I'll set that to high, so once this cycles up I'll have some bees. And I gave them the fastest production serum, so they are the fastest producers, because we want lots and lots of royal jelly. Probably won't need it soon, but yeah. Let's see, forest drones. Now I gave these shortest lifespan, as you can see. Oh wait, no, that's breeding. Shortest lifespan and maximum fertility, because I'm using forest drones as my bee DNA producers, so they're automatically getting exported into the bee glucifier. I haven't done anything with common, I probably need to stop them. Cultivated, probably don't need them anymore. Industrious, I just set them up and got them going, because the sorry, cough there, stop the recording, because they're important in later bees. And then we've got the arid. Now, I was looking on the wiki, and it said the arid require no flower. Well, things changed, and now they require the dead brush. That thing there. What's it called? Oh yeah, dead brush, its actual name. So yeah, lots of work, but we're going to be working on the petroleum bees. Now, how do you spell petroleum? I think it's like that. Well, that gives me petroleum combs. What's the? Oh no, it's a refined bee. So we're going to work on refined bees, which is not too hard. Still is industrious, as I was saying, I did industrious, and they both need oily oily. Oh, we got primeval when I was making the fastest serum. Oh no, the relic bee. Now, to get the fastest production, it is the air bee from magic bees, which produce air shards. So we got primeval and ocean. Ocean is made from water and diligent. We got all that. So yeah, time to get to work off camera. Let's just see what other things did go. The bees that give you the different serums. Yeah. So as I just said, air gives you longest lifespan. No, fastest production. Relic gives longest life. I forgot which gives fastest production. Shortest life, sorry. And the one that gave us maximum fertility was the majestic. So yeah. Right, so I finally got the fuel bees. Now I'm going to be shooting them up with the serums that I want, which is rocky pollination serum. So they are pollinated by rocks. Fastest production and longest lifespan serum. So these lot are going to get all inoculated up, and we'll have them. Now that we have that, I'm going to have to get, probably, actually take that one out for now. I don't know whether I'll need 2 hives, that's the thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get 2 bees working, and we're just going to have them set up. Now what I need next is a big room. Well, that was easy. Basically, I took one of those fillers and cleared out an area. Just one problem. It's pitch black in here. It's only because I've got night vision on that I can see everything. And there's bats everywhere. Only problem with working in the dark. Bats. So yeah, as you can see, it's just 1 floor under. Put an elevator in and we're good to go. Serums aren't done yet. Still on the first serum, inoculating those bees. Alright, so we're going to have some steel tanks here so we can show off how much fuel we have. And I'm going to go with a 7x7 diameter and a height of 8. So, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. That should be right. Yeah. I think I'm going to change my decoration up here. I've got an idea. 1, 2, 3. I don't want that there. I want a valve. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna have a solid floor. Should I sink this into the floor actually? It would look better sinking. Or should I put a buffing round the edge here? That means I'd have to buff out the back walls again. I'll sink it into the ground. Let me do this off camera, this is going to take a while. Right, so we have our first steel tank. Now let's set this up with a squeezer. So we need a squeezer from our thing. We're going to need some export. Probably want 2 precision actually. And we'll only want 1 for now for this bit. Thank you. We're gonna need some tesseracts. I'm just gonna tell it to craft 6. I don't know how much I'll need, but I'll need a few. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a squeezer, and I think we'll set it up here, and we'll have another squeezer there. And this squeezer is going to be told to... where do I want to put the export bus? Underneath would be a good idea. Right? So we'll put the bus underneath. We'll tell this to... where is it? Oily propolis. Because the bee is going to produce the fuel and the oil, so this will move. I'll tell it to move stacks. We'll put that in there. So we'll want to put. We want some of that power it. Tesseract there. We're then going to want a fluid duct, and we'll go with the transparent one for now. I don't know whether that needs a servo. I'll have to test that. Let's see, what power should I put this on just for dig rig for now, and we'll set you to nothing. So you'll produce, this will get me 1 bucket's worth of oil. Right, so it's not going to export. Okay, so we're going to want another tesseract if it's been crafted. No, it hasn't. Right, we now have our princesses and drone finally shot up with all the genomes that I want. So we have the fastest, longest life, and they use rocks. I had a different plan for where I was going to put it. I might put it somewhere else from where it is now. I'm just going to have to see once I have the room done downstairs. So yeah. Now going down to that room downstairs, the reason why I haven't finished this off yet is because I need the propolis that you get from those bees, because if we come down here, and yeah, I'm just coming up with a design here. I think it looks good. Lots of depth with stone brick, and remember, all the oak's going to be turned to mahogany. So yeah, right, so this one here is going to be running the oil, and this one's going to be running the fuel, and over here we'll put a refinery, which we'll get onto in a second. So yeah, so in the bottoms we have ME cables. I'm going to have to link them up once I get some propolis. Probably link them up down below and shoot them off somewhere. Plenty of connection up there, just need a way down. And we'll have those connected to the system with the propolis. The fuel and oil is pumped out into these 2 tesseracts, and the energy comes from this tesseract and this tesseract. I could probably set you to dig rig. Wait, you need power. Thank you. So yeah, that's that. What I need to do next is set up another steel tank. This one's got 1 bucket's worth of oil. How much can it store? 12,500 buckets. That's a lot of buckets. So yeah, so I'm going to continue work down here, get the propolis. Hopefully we have some. We might have some. Nope, we don't have it yet. So yeah, get that, finish off the decoration of this room, get another steel tank, and then we'll move on to our refinery. Right, so I'm currently crafting the refinery plus from, well, quarries plus. Now if I go to, let's see, do I still have it? Yeah. You can't see this. Well, you shouldn't be able to see this. Where is it? Refinery plus. Now, adding efficiency enchantment to it makes it work faster, and braking uses less energy. Those two pretty much simple. But the fortune produces bigger internal tank capacity. Not really necessary, but I'm going to take that because that sounds like something I'd like. So yeah, so we're going to get this diamond chipset, because that's the last item that I need to craft this. And we can create our refinery plus. I wonder how much power does this take? Turn you off. 100, just over 500,000 MJ. Not too much. Will be done in no time. So yeah, I'll be back once this is done, and I'll get all the enchantments set up. Right, so I started setting everything up, and it looks like we have fuel production here. So I'm currently pumping the oil in from that tank over here. I've got some tesseracts underneath. So what we've got to do now, get you in with the last bit. So we need to put, not throw it on the floor. Can I have you please? To put a tesseract there. Disconnect that. Disconnect that. Thank you. And we're going to set this to fuel in. send only mode with fuel. Well, for fluids, we're gonna get a fluid duct, that one, and a servo, and put you away because I've got 2 of you out. Put you there, and whack that. And we are producing fuel. We have more power. So what I might do, just for symmetry's sake, and it looks like this refinery can't use the oil faster than what it's, oh wait, no, it's using it faster than what it's being produced. I'll have to come up with something. I would like the idea of having 2 tanks just for that Luke. But yeah, so we're getting fuel from both parts of it, the oil and the fuel itself from the propolis. So yeah, I'd call this a very successful build. Next step would be to start using that power in some sort of power production system. So let's set up our liquid fuel steam boiler, as that is my choice of power production because it's a very good one. Now I could have either gone with liquid fuel, the steam boiler, or I could have gone with Billcraft's combustion engines or thermal expansions. Which dynamo is it? I can't remember which one it's called. Will you pop up, please? Compression dynamo uses fuel, a liquid fuel, and a coolant, such as water. So we've got our liquid fueled steam boiler. You've seen me use the solid fuel before, back at home base. So yeah, quickly build this up. Bit of a lag spike every so often. Bats! I'm gonna have to go on a mass murdering of these bats. I don't want to, but they should not be, and therefore should not exist. Oh well. Perfect number, pre-counted of course. So now that we have that, we can pump our fuel in and our steam out. I'm probably going to use ME to get the steam out because ME can transmit it much better than many other forms. So yeah, I think that's something I want to do off camera. I'll connect the Tesseract round back and do all that. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm definitely going to need a bit more fuel and oil production. So I think we won't finish off that steam boiler until, well, between this episode and next, I'll do that. And I'll increase my number of bees I have. I'll just do a lot of genetic breeding and all that and set it up. And I think I might set up the bees down here, so they're a part of this. And as for the steam, I think I'm going to stick some like steam dynamos in a wall or something. Like stick it in one of the walls as decoration or something like that. Something along those lines is going to happen. I may like turn like this middle bit into conduit and just have steam dynamos running up the edge. May look nice, I don't know. But yeah, that's something for next episode. So, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you really did enjoy it, hit that like button. If you've got any comments, questions, drop them down in the comment section below. I'll answer them if possible. Stay well and survive forever.